Hello there, what I'm showing you today is a preview of the Quartermaster knives model QTR-6. This is a relatively new knife that's come out recently, made in the USA, and I just wanted to show it off. Haven't seen any videos of it yet, so this is kind of a sneak peek. Right here came with a little rubber bracelet with the Quartermaster logo on there, so kind of nice. We have the knife itself. There we go. Set that aside. Also a sticker. Looks like goes on a window cling or something with the logo on it. So it's a nice little freebie thrown in there. Little catalog with their knives featured. You can see the different models they've come out with. These first four have been out since the beginning of their company. Next four here are the newer models. Little certificate. So you can see this number is number 218 out of 300. Nice little laminated card. I bought it on the 23rd, so they dated it, laminated it, sent it with the knife. Kind of a neat little touch. But other than that, the box is pretty simple. Nothing too fancy. Put all that aside. QTR-6. But the knife itself is very unique. It's very thick. Get a close-up of all the detail here. You can see it has a deep carry pocket clip, although it's oriented a little bit lower on the knife here, so this last chainring bolt will be protruding from the pocket while you carry. And it's reversible, you can see, from right or left carry, tip up only. Blade is very thick. It's made out of a steel called BD4P, which I have never heard of this steel before in my life, but apparently Quartermaster is using it in all their new models. So first thing I thought when I saw this knife, it looks very Hinderer-like, and that's one of the things that drew me towards it. And this is probably one of the most expensive knives I've actually purchased. You know, I'm not usually a big spender for blades, but this was a premium piece. And I like the fact that it is manufactured in the USA. Let me show you on the blade right here. You can see the marking. USA manufactured, 218 out of 300. And then, of course, the only other marking on the blade you can see on the spine, Quartermaster logo. And when you read the specs of this knife, the blade is 3 inches. And so you might think it's going to be a diminutive knife, kind of like a Kershaw Leek, you know, also 3-inch blade. But this thing is actually pretty massive. You can see the size of it. Comparison-wise, I can show you in comparison to a Kershaw Blur. And so lengthwise, the two knives are very similar. So the blade length on this one is only 3 inches according to the official specs, but that's counting from the very tip of the blade to this top corner here of the G10 scale. That's 3 inches. You also get a little bit of tiny extra cutting edge on this section right here. So it's more like 3 1/8, 3 3/16. So it's a little bit bigger than you might imagine. So if blade length is a legal issue for you in your area, keep that in mind. But thick blade there, thick handle. Look at the difference. They built it really beefy. So you can see not only the blade itself is thicker, the actual handle is chunky. It's supposed to be 0.5 inches. So the two knives are comparable in overall length, but they're very different in terms of width and weight. But nice frame lock design. I like the lockup on it, very solid. You can see right there. It's about 50% lockup, and it came just perfect right out of the box. No up and down blade play at all whatsoever. Side to side, it is solid. One of the few criticisms I've read about this knife are the double thumb studs are kind of awkward looking, and the solution to that, of course, Torx bit T10. This thing goes right in there, unscrews, and that is gone. I haven't removed the top one here because I like having at least one thumb stud on the knife. And main reason I removed the second thumb stud, it did make it harder to get into a pocket with this pocket clip here right next to it. But the flipper is very smooth, just pops right on out. Didn't require any adjustment after I opened the box. Very smooth, slick. It rides on ball bearings in there. So very impressive. Kind of hard to see on the camera, but there are little ball bearings in there. They call it their orb pivot system. So really quite a handsome piece. Again, has that kind of angular style that Quartermaster knives is known for. Same big pivot screw here in the center, also a Torx bit you can adjust. I haven't messed with it at all yet because it's just been perfect. Big Q on the back. If you have any questions on the knife, feel free to leave a comment. But it's a very nice beefy piece. So there you go. Hope that was informative, might influence a buying decision. I don't regret it. This is a very nice piece. Love the quality. Thank you.